Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys what's in my beauty bag or my cosmetic bag. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the video. So the first thing I'm going to pull out of it is the Ambreezy. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. You guys know I love this palette. Whoops, as I dropped the brush. But this is just a beautiful palette here. I love the shades. I love the colors. This glisten color right here that you can see that I have like a print in, that is one of my favorite colors, you guys. It is such a beautiful color. It's a nice way to accentuate anyone's eyes. So a really pretty palette, and this has just been like a go-to palette for me. When it comes to Anastasia's palettes, I would say this one is the one that I love to travel with because I feel that it's so versatile and you can do so many different looks with it. So this is the one that I tend to put in my makeup bag. The next thing that I have is just a mirror from Sephora. So this is just if I'm putting my makeup on in the car or wherever I'm at. I like to always have a mirror with me so I can just, you know, see what I'm doing or whatever. Or if I'm sitting somewhere that doesn't necessarily have a mirror, I can just go ahead and pull this one out right here. The next thing I have in my bag is my foundation. And you guys know I've been in love with this foundation for a while. But I tend to just want to put stuff in my makeup bag that I can kind of go back and touch up my face with. So these are not necessarily the products that I leave home with. But if I need to actually spend the night somewhere, or if I need makeup to reapply during the day, this is going to be the stuff that I can use, and I find it's very versatile. But I do like to take with me the MAC Face and Body with me. I like this, guys, because this is a nice light foundation. It's not really heavy. It feels nice and light on the skin. This is my favorite foundation to wear in the summertime, guys. I absolutely love it. I'm in the color C6 because I know someone's definitely going to ask me what shade am I in. But I'm in the color C6 in this, guys. This is just a beautiful foundation. Again, it's nice. It's lightweight so your skin can breathe. And it's just a really, really good foundation. So I definitely love wearing that. Then the next thing I do is I like to have my primer with me because since that foundation is so light, my skin will tend to drink it with it. For some reason. I don't know why, but it's like sometimes my skin tends to drink foundations. So I just like keeping the Maybelline. This is the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I love this. I know a lot of people have actually complained about this in the past. They said that it doesn't really work. The trick with this Instant Pore Eraser, guys, is you pat it into your skin. And as long as you pat it into the skin, you'll be fine. You'll absolutely love it. It's just when you get to the point of where you're just trying to swipe it with a brush or with your finger, that's when it doesn't fill in your pores. So you just want to make sure that you pat it into those areas to minimize your pores. But guys, this is a wonderful product and very inexpensive. The next thing that I have in here, I'm just going to reach in and see what I get, is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Now, as you know, this is not my color by any means, but sometimes it just depends on the way I want to contour. So I do use this as a contour. This is the color Beautiful Bronze is the one that I have right here. And I just use this for more of a cream contour. I used it today on the outer edges of my face, guys. And you can just see what a nice kind of bronzy look it gives to my skin. So I really do love that. And then I also tend to use the Hard Candy. This is the highlight and contour stick. I like this as well, especially this contour, because this one is just a really nice, almost kind of that grayish tint. So I do like using this to contour the nose area, or if I'm going to do some really heavy sculpting, then I'll use this more so than this, because this is just to warm my skin up. But I tend to use this shade more if I want to like really chisel out my cheeks or whatever. The next thing I have in here I'm going to talk about is my Naked Skin Concealer. You guys know I love this. This has been like a ride or die concealer since I discovered it. I have the color Medium Dark. This is in Warm. This is a darker shade than the other one that I have. When I ordered them, I said this a while ago, but when I ordered them I actually got the wrong shade. But I like to keep the darker one with me for when I travel. Either way, guys, it doesn't make much of a difference. You can barely tell the difference between the two. And I'll just watch it underneath there. And you can barely tell the difference. But this just gives me just a nice subtle highlight underneath my eyes. So I do like wearing the Urban Decay. Again, that's the Naked Skin. And that shade is medium dark warm. And then going on, I have another bronzer in here. This is the Lorac. This is the Tantalizer. I love using the bronzer, and that's what I'm going to show you guys. I absolutely love that bronzer, again, for warming up the face, and it's also a nice way to set the cream. So I will tend to use these two in conjunction. Some days if I'm just in a real hurry, I'll just use this powder that's in this compact and just dust it all around the edges of my face, and I absolutely love the way that looks on my skin. Alright, so for highlight, I only have one in here, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this. And it's actually Drugstore. It's my highlight that I tend to take with me in my makeup bag. But this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlight Bar. This was limited edition, guys. I have it on my face today. Hopefully you can see the highlight that it gives. But it's just a really natural, pretty highlight, guys. And another thing I like about this compact is it also comes with a little mirror here on the bottom side of that as well. But guys, this is a really beautiful highlight. I don't think you can get it anymore again because it was limited edition, but it's really, really finely mailed. And guys, it's just absolutely beautiful for a drugstore highlight. Look at that. It's just, it's a beautiful color. So that's what it is right there. As you guys can see, it kind of fades in with my skin. But this is a beautiful highlight. So I definitely wanted to include that in the video as well. Now, of course, I showed you guys the Amrezy palette, but I do have to use a primer. So the primer that I use for my eyes is actually the Lorac. This is the Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer. I do like to use this, or if I don't have this with me, what I will tend to use is just my foundation. So I'll actually use the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I would apply that to the eyes. And that's the way I get my shadows to last all day. I've never really had a problem using my concealer as my eye primer. For some reason, it lasts just as long as any other eyeshadow primer, if not even longer. So yeah, it's something to definitely think about. If you want to, you really don't even have to have the Lorac primer in there. You could probably take that out and just go with your concealer, and that way if you have a smaller makeup bag, you're really not, you know, making it extra bulky. The next thing I have in here is a blush that I tend to love. This is the Bellissimo. This is by Milani. This is an old blush, guys. I'm not even sure they still carry this, but if you can get your hands on it, definitely do. It's one of those kind of peachy apricot blushes that is really beautiful. It does have shimmer in there as well, guys, so it can double as a blush and a highlight, but it's absolutely beautiful on the skin. It looks good on so many different skin tones, and I would definitely recommend picking this up, guys. You will not be disappointed. It's such a beautiful, rich blush, and they last forever. I've had this blush for quite a while. It's in a dome-shaped pan kind of thing, and then it also has a compact that has a mirror here on the bottom. So guys, you cannot go wrong with this by any means. The next thing I have to show you guys is what I set my under eyes with. I know I've talked about the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, but this is my Translucent Crystal by NARS. This is what I use to actually set my under eye concealer. It's just one of those powders. It's really light. You can barely see it. It does not leave a flashback. Of all the powders I've used, this one is one that I just keep going back to. And again, like I said, with a kit like this, if you're going to just be doing touch-ups in the bathroom or whatever, you want to have products that are really going to stand out and that are really going to work, guys. And this is definitely one of those products that I feel really, really works. Okay, moving right along now. I also have in here mascara. This is the Masterpiece Max. This is by Max Factor. I do have this mascara. I also have the Kat Von D. This is the Tattoo Eyeliner. Absolutely love these products together, guys. Amazing. For my brows, I do tend to do my brows on the go sometimes. I do use the Anastasia. This is her Burnett and Dark Brown powders, guys. It also has a little mirror as well, but I do tend to use her powders. And then I will also just top that off using the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel as well, as I did today on my brows. And I love it. I also like to set my brows sometimes if I'm doing more of just a natural look, and if I don't want to use the Tinted Brow Gel, I just tend to take just another brow gel from e.l.f. Really cheap. I want to say e.l.f. is now $2, and it was $1, but now it's $2. Really cheap, inexpensive. Use this, and set your brows, and it does just as good as the Anastasia brow gel. Okay, I do have another blush. Sometimes I like to be a little more versatile with my blushes, so I went ahead and I include a pink blush to go with the kind of peachy apricot blush. You guys can definitely see the difference in the two. This one is more of a matte blush, as this one has more of the shimmer and everything in it. One is pink and one is orange, so that's the reason why for those two. So it really depends on what you want to go for that day, or you can mix them both together as I did today, and it kind of gives you what I have on my cheeks now. So really love both of these blushes. Again, this one is NARS. I want to say this one was googly maybe, I don't know. It's Goulue. That's what this one is. So that's by NARS, and it's a little sample, so I want to say maybe I got it in the birthday thing I think they had with NARS. I want to say that's where that one came from. And then I have in here an eyeliner. This is just a Sephora black eye kohl pencil. Absolutely love this. If you have never tried Sephora eye kohl pencils, guys, these are so worth your money and just so worth it. So you definitely need to try those. For setting spray, I have my Urban Decay. This is the all-nighter setting spray, guys. It does wonders for your face. Locks in your makeup so it doesn't move, doesn't budge, doesn't smudge. This is something that you definitely need if you are someone that you wear makeup but you just can't get it to last. You actually might want to try this. Then I also have in here my Tarte. This is the Snapdragon lip gloss, guys. You know I love this. It's such a beautiful nudie kind of color. You can wear this color with anything, and I do mean anything, because it's just such a beautiful color. It would look good on so many different skin tones, and it's just one of those really pretty kind of mauvey, darker pink colors. And then last but not least, I have in here a Mally. This is an eye sharpener for that eye kohl pencil that I have, so I do have a sharpener. And I also have some polishes in here as well for my nails, and these are by, I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell who these are by or not, but I do have two of these in here. This is a pink gel nail coat that I absolutely love. I have it on my nails today. And then I also have one that is just a regular gel coat, but these are really good for strengthening your nails. And then I also have one from the beauty supply store that is just from Ruby Kisses, and it's just an advanced nail strengthener. So I do keep those in my makeup bag as well. And of course I do keep a Real Techniques beauty sponge in there too. So there you guys have it. Gave you a look inside of my travel kind of makeup bag, or my work makeup bag, or whatever you want to call it, my touch up and go makeup bag, because I think it's important that I kind of show you guys like things that I would tend to carry with me. You guys might have some different suggestions about things that you carry with you in your makeup bags. If so, definitely comment down below and let me know what are some things that I may have missed in this video that you guys think are staples in your makeup bag, because I would definitely like to hear it and see what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out, and also turn on your notifications. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.